He's a very accomplished ring veteran. He can handle this right now.
Landlord in the ring.
Gavin just went for the kitchen. Did you all see that?
He did. He's coming back now. But hey, I'm going to tell you right now, Darkside better not mess with the Landlord here. His rent's going to come due.
Darkside and Landlord.
See, look at that. Brick house right there. Brick house, man.
Landlord, who I saw earlier this evening on a cane on wounded knee.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Darkside matches up with Landlord, busts the chin, a 2 count, and Darkside lets him up.
When was the Landlord inserted into this match?
What's the clown doing?
I don't know. He doesn't know. Wait.
I don't think the clown knows that this is a match right now.
More importantly, that now Jacko's getting up here. This could be interesting.
Hey. Oh. These people can't even count to 10, and I think he forgot how to already, too.
Gavin Alexander needs to watch stomping on the ring here. We got another match after this. We're going to need this ring.
We're going to have to... Oh, okay, I guess I got to go to work now.
Here's the tag.
Nice talking with you, gentlemen.
All right, Napier, good luck in there. Hey.
Napier returns to action. Gavin Alexander calling out Napier to the crowd. Napier and the Landlord. Landlord encouraging Napier. Do you sense, Marcus?
I'm not sure what I sense right now. I just saw the Landlord get in there, and I'm not quite sure when he was inserted into this match. However, Napier's in there right now. Dirty tactics is what he knows, and it's what he does best right there. And he's getting on Gavin Alexander. He wanted it. He's going to get it.
Napier with Alexander in the corner. Landlord back up ringside. Napier with a fierce chop, and now giving his attention to the corner. Jacko with a little extracurricular, and Napier has Alexander.
That can't feel good.
Jacko with a gouge to the eye. There is nothing wrestling about this.
Boy, and I would say, what would you call the color of Gavin Alexander? I mean, I go with pasty. Would that be the correct tone in his pigmentation?
I would agree that he has concerns about skin cancer and tanning. But most smart men do.
And here comes Jacko, get in. Landlord on the apron.
Double clothesline, Alexander goes down.
And that's a lot of man going down on the ground there.
Jacko with shots to the midsection.
I think it's no disqualification. No disqualification. You can get anything you want.
Darkside and Landlord going at it.
Chairs, anything.
On the side of the ring, Darkside with the chair.
It's a no DQ.
And he is destroying the Landlord. Action in the ring, Alexander and Jacko. Alexander with the clothesline. Jacko is down. Napier now with the belt to the Darkside. Landlord basically unconscious at this point.
Oh, no. Gavin Alexander's got something here, and he puts it down.
What's good for the goose, but Alexander changes his mind. Open hand to the back of Jacko. Landlord is down. Napier into the ring with the chair. Shot to Alexander. Darkside recovering. Alexander goes down with 2 chair shots. Marcus, shades of your bachelor party.
Well, I know it shades of something. I've been in a few battles like this. Unlike yourself, Fred, you wouldn't know what a battle is. But right here, hey, Gavin Alexander called for it. He said, hey, let's make this a no disqualification match. And this is exactly what Napier and Jacko are doing right now. And Gavin Alexander, sometimes you mess with the bull, you get the horns, my son.
Darkside really doing a number on the Landlord. Jacko coming to his rescue. It's not just a gesture at this point, actually working. Darkside on the outside. Napier, repeated chair shots to Alexander. Darkside recovers from Jacko, has him up against the ring post, clotheslined into the ring post. Jacko is down. Napier stands tall over Alexander. Alexander recovers in the corner.
Here comes the Landlord back in here. Got a famous chair in his hands.
Landlord misses on Darkside. Darkside, oh, the forearm into the post, and he is hurt. Jacko has Alexander held up in the corner. Napier, closed fist. Marcus, you'll notice the chair in the corner positioned. Strategically positioned right now in the corner. And I don't know, they might try to set Gavin Alexander up here for, go right into that chair, but that chair won't stand a chance. Alexander whips Napier into the chair. Alexander rallying. Jacko with a shot to the chest. Closed hand. Pins his arm. Primes him. Open hand, open hand, open hand. Jacko can only attempt to survive. The Darkside has basically battled Landlord to the back. Landlord trying to escape. Another chair shot to Landlord from the Darkside.
I'm not sure Jacko knows where he's at right now.
Alexander in control. A low blow by Alexander. Is there no respect in the world? Jacko is down.
Where's Gavin Alexander taking Jacko?
Napier makes his way back into the ring.
Where's the Darkside at, Fred? I haven't seen the Darkside. I'm not sure where he went.
Took the Landlord to the back. Alexander spits in the face of Jacko. Water bottle to the forehead. Napier using some ringside assistance to sneak up on Gavin. Napier with the chain. Shots to the midsection of Alexander.
Oh, there's the chains.
Anything goes in a no DQ match as Napier is whipping Gavin Alexander with the chain.
And Jacko trying to figure out where he's at. He was in La La Land for most of this. But I'm going to tell you what, Gavin Alexander's at a disadvantage right now. Napier and Jacko 2-on-1 as the Darkside, and I'm not sure where he went, Fred, if he went to the back, into the locker room. But right now, Gavin Alexander's out there to fend for himself, and against Jacko and Napier, that's not a good sign.
The Darkside letting his personal agenda get in the way of the match, taking the Landlord to the back, leaving Gavin Alexander to the Wolves. Napier interacting with the crowd as Alexander takes the beating of his lifetime from Jacko until the counter. Gavin Alexander eyeing the merchandise table. Who knows what may come. Napier with the chain forearm, a shot to Alexander.
No disqualifications, but it's not a pinfall anywhere, so he's going to have to get the big Gavin Alexander back into the ring if they're going to want to get a victory here.
Well, I hope you're handling this well, Marcus. I know chains are a trigger from you, from that 6-month stint you had in Corcoran.
Sometimes in life you regret things, but Fred, let me just tell you this. You have nothing to regret in your life because you've never done anything in your life. When you've accomplished half as much as what I have in my life, then you'll understand what it's like.
Alexander calling it quits and heads to the back, pursued by Jacko. Oh, and the Landlord is back out with Darkside using one of those trays that the food challenge was cooked on. Landlord delivering multiple blows to Darkside. Landlord in Jacko.
10 minutes have elapsed in this no disqualification match. 10 minutes down.
I think that right there is your notice that it rents due. And the Landlord just proving why he is the man and why he is the leader of this company. Like he said at the beginning, it was and always will be his company.
3-on-1 here. Landlord, Jacko, and Napier just abusing Darkside, but unbeknownst to the bad guys, Alexander is returned, but he takes a shot from Napier. 2 shots. 3. Landlord making short work of Darkside. Here comes Napier. Knee to the 10 to the chin. And down goes Darkside, perhaps trying to fashion a new mask for our hero.
I'm not sure what he's trying to fashion, but they need to go ahead and put these guys out of their misery. This has been a beating from hell for Gavin Alexander and the Darkside. And this is not something that when they wake up tomorrow, if they wake up tomorrow, they're going to remember much of. They'll have the battle scars to show it, but the Landlord here came out with a purpose and came out with something with a chip on his shoulder. And there it is right there, and it is good night.
Rent was due. Alexander pulls the official out of the ring, avoiding
no disqualification.
The 3 count. Napier with a fistful of chain. Landlord with another pin attempt. Just a 2 count.
A little slow in my estimation.
Jacko with multiple blows to Darkside. Alexander is best to work himself back into the ring. Jacko with the body splash. Well, he's just popped every bone in his back, farted.
And all that.
Sneezed. Threw up a little in his mouth.
That's what he's talking about. Landlord coming over, and they know exactly what's at stake here. And the Darkside, and unfortunately Gavin Alexander, really don't know what's going on here. They're out of it. They're in la-la land. But when you mess with the Landlord and Napier and Jacko, this is what you get. And it's almost all over for these two in the ring right now.
Landlord misses with the clothesline. Counter. Taken to the ground. Oh, this is the patented Darkside submission maneuver. Jacko and Napier focused on Alexander and finally break the hold on the Landlord.
But see, I'm not sure Landlord is a legal man in this match. Or do we have clarification on this? Is this a handicap match?
No disqualifications. Napier punts.
What do we got going on here?
Whoa,
we got something going on over here. I'm not sure, but Fred, I might be getting out of here. You know me and haunted houses, I don't like this stuff. What do we got going on?
It looks as if, Marcus, to me, that your date from junior prom is here. Darkside and Alexander are down, and what is this?
I'm not sure what's going on here, but we got something going on here at the Swansea Improvement Center. Something I've never seen before. We've got some characters, and what do you call them? You call them creatures, Fred? What do you call these people? Not sure what's going on here.
I do not know, and don't know how to find out what or who that is. As the lights raise, a masked figure is squared off with Jacko.
Oh, and some powder out of somewhere.
He might have knocked the face paint off of him. And Jacko is having an out-of-body action in the ring. Alexander with the cover on Napier. No, it's a dual cover, Darkside and Landlord, and it's over.
And I think Gavin Alexander's busted wide open. We got blood all over the place in there. Alexander busted up in this match. But we still don't know who these guys are that came out here.
Who is this hooded figure? How did Alexander and Darkside recover? For the first time in your career, Marcus, you are at a loss for words.
I'm not sure what I just saw. I'm not sure what's going on. And Gavin Alexander, who's busted wide open now, something's going on here, and he's got something he needs to say.
Alexander, covered in blood, has the Landlord. Darkside's positioning Landlord in the corner. Alexander eyes him up. Napier leaving Landlord. Alexander, Darkside. The hooded figure. No one wants to be on the end of that.
He's calling for it, Gavin Alexander. He doesn't know who he's got in there. That's the Landlord over there. He's got to have more respect than that.
Cannonball. Gavin Alexander.
I want to know who the hooded guy is. I want to know who's behind that mask that stopped this match. And Jacko's still laying on the ground over here.
Darkside. The masked figure are just destroying Landlord and Jacko. Well, kids, I hope you went home early. Napier returns to the ring.
That's how we kill the Empire.
Gavin Alexander, Darkside, the hooded figure, stand victorious in the ring as Napier is literally dragging Landlord.
Cannot believe they disrespected the Landlord like that. But I'm still astonished by what's in the ring right now. I'd love to know who that individual is.